Most people think Barbie was an original American invention, a wholesome 1950s mom brand. But Barbie has a grandmother she doesn't like to talk about, a German tabloid star who is definitely not for kids. Today, we're unpacking the heist of the century, how Mattel turned a gag gift for adult men into a billion-dollar toy empire.
Yes. So you remember how I said Barbie was a clone? Let's talk about her sister, or rather, mother? Lilli. You may have already heard about the Bild Lilli doll. She started off as a cartoon in the German newspaper Bild. The comics revolved around blonde bombshell Lilli just living her life, being a gold digger, stuff like that. Pretty iconic. Already, you can see how Barbie-ish she looks. In 1955, they created a doll version. So it was really Lilli who was the first fashion doll. Because the comic's main audience was men, she was marketed as a gag gift for men. And no, she is not anatomically correct. I know a lot of people say she is. She's not. She looks like Barbie under there. Mattel co-founder Ruth had been frustrated that the only grown-up dolls for little girls to play with at the time were paper dolls. So on a vacation to Germany, she saw Lilli and she was like, that's it. That's what I need to do. So she bought 3 dolls, took them home, and basically copied them wholesale. I mean, look at that. Mattel bought the rights to the doll in 1964 and stopped production. They just killed her.
And because identifying these vintage dolls is actually a nightmare, I've put together a free vintage doll ID guide for you. It covers the tiny details that tell a real 1959 Barbie from a clone. Link is in the description. Go grab it now so you don't get scammed on eBay. Let's go back to 1952 Germany. Before she was plastic, she was ink. Lilli was a secretary who knew how to work the system. She was sassier than Barbie could ever dream of being. When the doll was released in 1955, she wasn't in toy stores. She was in tobacco shops, sold as a joke for men. The internet loves to say she was a sex doll. That's a bit dramatic. She was a 3D pinup, hard plastic, high heels, and 0 anatomical details. But German kids started obsessed with her. Why? Because baby dolls are boring. Lilli had ball gowns and fur coats. Cut to 1956. Ruth is on vacation in Switzerland. She sees Lilli in a window. She doesn't just buy one. She buys 3. She takes them back to Mattel and basically says, engineer this, but make it American. If you look at the 1959 Barbie, it's not just inspiration, it's a clone. The sideways glance, the ponytail, the molded shoes. The German creator, Rolf Hauser, was furious. But he was a small-town toy maker. Mattel was becoming a titan. In 1961, they actually sued Mattel. It was the first doll war. Mattel's solution? In 1964, they just bought the rights to Lilli and buried her forever. Imagine if Mattel hadn't bought those rights. We might be playing with Lilli today. Barbie isn't just a toy. She's a survivor of legal battles, tabloid scandals, and massive corporate takeovers. She's evolved so much since Lilli, but we have to give credit to the sassy German girl who started it all. If you haven't grabbed that free ID guide, do it now. It's the best way to support the channel so I can keep making these deep dives. I'm Dudu Glow Doll, and I'll see you in the next pink tinted history lesson.